Hello there, you all dumb shit kiddos. Today I'm gonna show you all what the fuck I'm doing, because of course I haven't made a video in a tiny while, and I guess I should bring more updates that are practically useless, I haven't gone anywhere, in these days, rather than just fix these things, try to fix that, try to clean this, try to all that bullshit. So far I cleaned up 4 Metroids, so 4 have been fully refurbished and are ready to be just added here. I've also played with a few robots to see how they worked. Some of them I found out the issues, some of them I haven't. This, that, boobap. So we're gonna go straight into the shit. The only Meteoroids right now that still need cleaning and a little lubrication are my second element that I got from this guy in the UK. My first, UK stoneman that's not from the, it was from eBay US. And the one that got donated. Those are the 3 that I have to clean up. And I have to, do a little tweak here and there. I gotta fix up the box real good for that one. And there, they'll get bagged up and that's it. They have batteries though, but just the ones for the sound. And as I said, and you guys saw in the other videos, this one's button does not fucking work. And it's because maybe the membrane's fucked or something. But it has batteries. That one works just fine. The buttons are a charm even before, touching it in the inside. And of course there's Defender's box. Now one thing I want to show, because it all seems painted pink, it all seems like a fucking wonder. Yes, I was able to come back here and everything, but now I want to go with the dark things. Okay, first of all, I had to pay $100 in the fucking airport because of customs, because people were stupid. They were like, no, these are for resale, you gotta pay this guy. Like, yeah, fuck it, suck my dick, here's your $100, suck my dick and let me go home. Okay, those were literally my only thoughts. I was stressed out as fuck. And here is where the gray side of the whole trip comes in. Nothing was bad with Kevin. Everything was 100% fun. It was basically, as I said, every fucking time I go to Kevin's, it's probably the most fun time I have in my whole fucking year. It's like the most fun times I have. I don't even have that much fun here because I don't have any other person to share this hobby with. That we actually think alike and everything. He may be chill, he may be kind of slow, he may be kind of stupid for a few things, but fuck, he's Kevin. He's a really good friend of mine. We have a lot of things in common, and he's just amazing, He's an amazing dude. He's a really nice friend. The thing he's done for me, nobody else has done that much, okay? So, he's really generous. And I'm not saying this as like, yeah, I would like to use him for now. No. He's really generous and I really appreciate that from him. So, just that to be stated. So, we're going to go now with the dark things, first of all, of the entire trip. First of all, when I came back, a lot of things got broken, okay? As you guys know, Star Warrior's foot got broken off. One of the chest lights got busted. The arm was broken off already, so that's not a big deal. Robot Defender's box got all fucked up from the front. You guys see all these fucking scratches, all that shit, that was not there. This got almost entirely unglued from some areas. It's got, fucking rips right now. All of this is just, off, and I'll have to fix it. And I really hope it looks decent, just like it used to before. I really hope that with a heating gun or something, I could probably flatten this up a little bit. But I really don't know, and I really don't want to mess that much with this, because I'm going to end up fucking it up, and I don't want that. I really don't want that. The box got fucked everywhere here and there. Same with the box Upstone, man. It got a little more fucked up. It's still a box, that's the good thing, but as I said, it got a little more fucked up. All of my Metroids got issues within the peaks, which then again, it was something that was, predictable, like the peaks getting dispainted and all because of the constant rubbing against the other parts. Because let's keep in mind, these Metroids came dismembered in one giant luggage bag, and at the bottom there was V-Bot and MyBall 2, and I do remember that clearly because if we see MyBall 2, it has V-Bot's paint in the back, and that did not only dispaint V-Bot, okay, it did also give it a shitload of, smudges and a crack and all that shit. It was on this side when it was turned into a car. You guys see this? That's a fucking crack. There's paint here. There's a bluish paint, which I assume must be from My Pal 2's ass, or the leg. Then again, a lot more of scratches and all that shit. There's more here that seems to be from either a Metroid part or something, which is grayish. But as I said, this thing got a shitload of scratches. Thank goodness it works just fine. That one issue it had, because it did have an issue. Because I forcibly moved something when I was with Kevin, the grill area. This piece right here, the front of the car, would not go all the way up when the thing would transform and everything. And that was just something I had to disassemble and reassemble, and the thing works like a charm right now. Only thing is that this motor's kind of seized up, and you gotta run it for a bit for it to actually work. Same with the one from one of the legs. That's why Kevin was telling me there's something up with the leg. It's just the motors that need a really good cleanup. Anyway, so there's that. Of course, other things that did happen. My Super S Fighter, which was something that Daniel sent the money and Kevin bought this. This Super S Fighter came split in half. It broke in half, and I had to fix it up. Thank goodness everything was there. Like, I still cannot believe it. Because the one thing that I thought when I came back, because we had to make a little stop. Because we got our flight, we lost our flight because we got delayed on another flight. The flight that was going to Argentina, we lost that one because of Delta and all that crap. But we had to sleep one night at a hotel in New York. And I did actually take a few things out to check and everything. And I didn't find the side flap for the head of this one, for the helmet. And I didn't find the shield for Robot Troop. That one that looks like a laser robot fighter, that one. I didn't find those two things, and I was like, fuck. They got lost, okay, fuck it. I really don't care anymore. At this point, I'm fucking stressed, I'm fucking tired, I'm fucking sad. I just want to get home and be done with this motherfucking trip, which turned into a nightmare for some odd reason at the end. But it wasn't, it wasn't anything related to Kevin. All that part was just sweet. It was great. But the part afterwards, the whole traveling thing always gives me fucking nerves. And as I said, Defender's box got fucked. And even Defender's chest, it's got a fucking smudge right there. This thing was brand new shape. It was in brand new condition. It was awesome. Of course, it's just a fucking thing. And I don't even know what the fuck to repaint it with, because I want to repaint that. At least so it doesn't look like shit from there. V2 came in just fine. V2 came fine. Everything was fine. It was dismembered. The arms and the head were off. It just came beautifully fine, works like a charm, detects human, detects red, blue, green, whatever you fucking wanted to detect, it'll detect it, so that one's great. But the hand, which right now it's somewhat fixed, here's a spare silver hand that Kevin gave me from his parts box. Because I said, listen, I am not really in that much of a rush, but I would like to have a better hand for my silver V2, because this is the hand that, if you guys remember, if you guys have been, up in my channel since 2017, this was the hand that completely shattered and got fucked, and somehow I was able to fix it up correctly, where it was all cracked up, but it was still complete in one single piece. This was the hand that got all shattered in my silver V2, the one that's all the way at the back. And I was like, listen, Kevin, I really need you to help me out with this. I really would appreciate if you could give me. And he was like, yeah, sure, I have a shitload of parts. So he gave me this. That got fucked. There were pieces off that I was able to reglue. This finger was completely broken off. That piece broke off. Other side, that piece broke off too. And there's still a little chunk missing here and there, which doesn't really bother me that much. But I'm still considering if I should change it or not in the shape it is. It got to that point, and I don't know why. I'm just being like, should I just have this hand as a spare, or should I actually replace the goddamn thing? And I'm like, I might as well wait on it. I really don't know yet what to do. I don't even know if it works. Kevin told me he doesn't know if it works. It's just like, I'm pretty sure it more than likely works. It's just a motor, some sensors, and a metal cable that pretty much works. But that's that one that got also broken. Terry had no issues. It was just in pieces already. This Thunder Warrior got a broken foot and it got a few smudges here and there, which really do bother me because you can notice them. And you know how I am. I'm like, yeah, I want these things to look cosmetically fine and work fine. Works fine though, nothing bad on it. This one, however, and no, ignore this crack because this crack was already there. This was something that we saw because it was a lot of 3 that was on eBay. It was this one, Mighty Sonic, TV Sonic, whatever that one is, Sonic TV, and a Chrome Crusader that I had to leave behind because I was like, no, it's like I saw Kevin's mom put it there, and I gave a death stare to Kevin, being like, Kevin, the fucking arms are gonna break. Take it out and put another, because the fucking thing's arms are gonna fucking break. Because these are not posable. You cannot pose them and everything, so the arms are always straight, and either the gun's gonna get fucked or the entire piece inside's gonna get fucked. So I was like, no, I'm not taking that one this time. This one, there's a piece inside that broke, that got cracked. It's the little white limit piece that basically lets you pose the arms. As you guys can see, they're loose right now because that piece is split. It's still in the shaft, on the shaft and everything, but it's not, held in tight. Other than that, these 2 Thunder Warriors, I'm planning on reviving this one because it does have decent potential. Has the board, has the speaker. It's not discolored as far as I see, and it's the infamous one that came in the lot with Extreme Fighter and a Mars and some other thing. But this one does have history, and I actually have the pictures of the before when the thing was, being sold with the lot on eBay, because I was that guy that would save all the pictures and shit. So Kevin later on got that, and I guess I can have this like a working souvenir at some point of that image. So be like, yeah, this image I've had for years, this is the one from that image. Finally have it in my collection. As I said before, these are fucked. These don't have anything. This one's the one that got the most spare pieces, the most piece up, because it doesn't have the contact in the hand. None of them have all the terminals. This one doesn't even have any. This one has a few, not all of them. But this one's the most complete and in better shape. So I could probably just replace, grab this piece, take it off, and put this one's because it's less discolored or less dispainted. And I could probably put this one into my my black one. Maybe change a few parts, because I know you guys know that the black one that my uncle gave me is actually brittle. It's brittle from a few parts, so I could probably make a few changes here and there if the parts are exactly the same. So that being said, Ultimatron's box got a little extra fucked. That wasn't really a surprise. Which, by the way, that reminds me something about the top flap of Stone Man's box that I didn't even show. I'm sorry for my room being a mess. The whole fucking top flap got all fucked. It's literally a loose piece, so that goes to show how fucked up it got. Just, thank goodness this snowman that Jordan bought me did not get damaged at all, so it's perfect. Elmo did not get any damage. Must be that one. Rockspin, the new generation Rockspin, nothing. Pretty good. So I said, overall it was good, but some things did get a decent amount of damage. What else? Of course, I'm right now working on Laser Robot Fighter, because I do have a theory about it. I just don't want to say it, but there's this guy who sold me it, and I know that he's in some sort of partnership with another lady, and I don't know if there's some kind of couple or something. I have no idea, but the lady's selling an exact same one of these laser robot fighters, and I'm like, how the fuck does that one work if mostly they don't work? And I'm like, fuck, they probably took the pieces out of this one, and that's when the bell rang, because one ear is green, the other ear is blue. So I have a feeling someone was scrapped up to fix that other laser robot fighter that sometime it'll break, so I'm glad about that. It's gonna break at some time, but what I'm trying to do right now is give this motherfucker a second chance once and for all and have it working in my collection. But I had to do modifications to the frame, because the pegs on these fake ones, knockoff ones, are actually a little up higher, so the gearbox they're supposed to have is just, the pegs are different. So that was the whole thing, because I was putting this and it was getting jammed, because the top cover of this thing, where the fuck did I leave it at? There must be that one. This top half, which came from one of the Thunder Warriors, I just broke the tab off, which is right there. It would be curved and it would basically jam up the whole mechanism. So what I'm doing right now is making a little mix of gears here and there. I have this this is a Fignon gear that I'm gonna be using for Super Mega Heavy Metal Fighter whenever that one gets a comeback. What else? These are the gears for the torso because it gets all jammed. I don't know why there's like a misconnection. If I put a 10th gear, it's just not gonna work in general. So I ended up just grabbing and placing a 12 tooth, and it works just fine. I just, as I said before, had to take these two gears out because these gears usually help it to spin if there's some broken teeth in the body block gear, but they get jammed up. It just jams it up and everything, and you know that. But I did actually do a decent amount of research. Well, not research, but a decent amount of noting on the dimensions of every part these robots use. Any Fignon, any sort of this robots usually use the same sort of thing, where the bottom thing has 40 teeth, the top piece has 39 teeth. The length of the shaft, if it's an arm raiser, is 45 millimeters exactly. 36 teeth for the top gear here. The bottom is an 8 tooth. This one, I think it was a 12 tooth if I'm not wrong. I'll have to count that. 8 tooth, not a big deal. I'll never need that dimension, but 44 teeth for these two. 12 tooth for this one. Crown gear, I haven't even taken notes. 18 tooth gear, 18 tooth gear for the Z-bar, and that's how it all goes. So that's pretty much, that's going to help me out if I actually want to make this thing from scratch and have it at least walking. Because I'm never going to be able to remake the fin. It was enough that I was actually able to, because this is one gear that Kevin jacked up years ago when he was trying to fix, what was it, Galaxy Conquer. I actually was able to fix the gear, and it does work. The gear does actually go up and everything, only that sometimes it spins 3 times, 4 times. It's only supposed to spin twice, but I really don't mind it for now. Maybe later on, if everything's settled, I could do a couple adjustments and, you know, undo this, but I had to remake this whole piece right there that basically touches against the little fin that the bottom gear has and lifts it up, and it works, somehow works. But as I said, I'm having issues with the whole gearbox placement thing, and that'll be it. So from there, of course, I'm keeping some parts into this one. I'm thinking, I don't know, but this seems to be an original happy kit. This was badly seized up. It's a yellow motor, a yellow back motor. Where's the back? There's the back. I think this is an original happy kit one because it had the diode and everything. The diode is there. So I'm assuming that one was original. Maybe the other one was not original. The motor that this one has is not original. Probably, I'm not really sure. But this one had, the one that I pieced up had parts of Heaven Swordsman mostly, like this gear and everything. The top gearbox, I'm pretty sure that one, the bottom, the joining piece, you know, the bottom of the gearbox that basically has that little piece that joins the body, so it doesn't just dangle around and everything. That one right now is owned by this one, Robotic Ranger. You guys see it's no longer split in half. And it already has a few pieces, so whenever I give this one some more attention, it already has the piece that Kevin painted white for me. It's gonna have the button, it's gonna be connected to the relay, it's gonna have some other sort of connection, just like the Mighty Thunder Warriors, but that'll be as soon as I get parts for it. For now, this one is not gonna walk nor spin, but at least it has the bottom of the gearbox, it has the chest cover, and it has a try me button, so it's gonna be completed at some point. I just need more parts, okay? More parts, more gears, and this thing should be walking and rotating like a charm. And of course, as I said, later Robot Fighter, I gotta just, you know, completely tear this one down, take all the lights that were left from it, take the relay, take the tins, put them on here, but at first I wanna make sure that this thing will walk and spin. I want it to at least spin correctly, because the many adjustments I'm doing are insane. The thing just gets jammed up out of nowhere. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It works fine and it works bad, so it's gonna be a long, tedious project. But I really want to give this robot a second chance. And at the same time prove that I'm actually, you know, that I actually do give toys a proper second chance and not just be like, yeah, it's just a stupid collectible, I'll just leave it on there like a nice shelf sitter. So there's that. The other one that has to be fixed as well is Super Mega Heavy Metal Fighter, but that one's not getting anything. That one right now is not getting absolutely anything. So, yeah. Again, there's this one Techno, sorry. The Techno Dog got a lot of smudges and shit, but it's pretty tough. It reminds me a lot to Trendmasters things because of the quality it has, but thank goodness it still works. It even still works and everything, so it's fine. A little cleanup, and I guess it'll be good to go with the other robotic animals right there. I guess that's enough in my own room. Of course, the bot robot, the wheel bot, the dance robot, just right back here. The box has got a little fucked, but that's not a big deal. The things work fine. Wheelbot got a little dispainted, but I haven't even had the chance to test it out because my batteries are low. The AAAs, of course. The others work just fine. Those are good. I brought a few unnecessary weapons. Super Fighter's gun, Robot Sergeant Shield, the gun for it too. And 2 shields for Ultimatron and Commander, which I haven't even brought either, so useless. I brought the box for a fucking big Star Warrior, but I brought the small one. I see this as an absolute win, even though it's not. It's a fucking disgrace. But anyway. What else? Okay, let's go outside. There. Okay, so here there's a few things. Some things are the ones that I had already and I just took them out of my room. Some are not. The TL Toys or Cool Things, I think it was like Cool Things Corp. Yeah, Cool Things Corp. I don't know if that's TL Toys or not, but it works just fine. Thank goodness. Nothing's bad on it. The hip hopping snowman that I used to have that Daniel got scammed on. Gotta probably make a video about this on GMA whenever I decide to fix it. The present from Jaden, the repaired squirrel, the Chihuahua that I brought from Kevin. This piece of shit that sings Good Feeling. Another Chip the Hacker's heckler to fix. Love these things. Flowers that were, for my mom. These things, of course, there's a few. There's the Rock and Roll Elmo, this bunny stupid thing. I don't even know what the fuck I brought it. It's a stupid plush that I don't even like. I bought it and I don't even like it. But, whatever. It'll go with the others. Another thing, of course, is, if I haven't said it before, because I lost track of if I said it before or not, XL500 Robot Defender right here got a completely fucked up head that just came off. And of course, it's dead in corrosion. I gotta do a lot to it, but that's just an extra damage. Stupid duck that Jaden gave me. This 3 fucking, whatever they're, Rapid Rodents, that was their name. They all have issues. They all have fucking issues. You Command Wally, that was the name, sorry. You Command Wally has issues too. Thank goodness it really wasn't damaged or anything when it came back. Same with this one, has issues with the wheels. Gorillas, those are mine. These are the ones that are already done. Lion, LA, second UK Stoneman, and second US Stoneman. What else? This crappy redneck thing that Jaden gave me, just weird as fuck. Furbies. Don't even ask me why. I just had to get these things. That's Robot Troop. That, as I said, I thought I lost the shield, but the shield was actually at the bottom of the luggage. Metal Fighter, that was a complete disappointment. Still, it's not fixed. Mini Ranger, another really cool present from Kevin. I absolutely love it. I can't explain just how much I love this thing. It's so tiny and so cool. Pretty action-packed, even though it's just a light, but it's pretty loud. Universal Fighter 1, another real cool present, and Mini Robot Leader, Kevin's first one, that everyone was like, holy shit, it's the only video of it on YouTube. Well, here's the only video of it now. Nah, just kidding. There's that one. And I guess that's practically everything from here that I had to show. Is there anything else down here? Yeah, there's a few crappy things. That one dog that I bought in Walmart, this got broken. This no longer swings. It would swing, right now it doesn't swing, so I'll have to fix it. crappy locomotion, Panasian dog, whatever the fuck that is. It works fine. I think just there's a cheek that's out. The repeating snowman works fine. We fixed it when I was with Kevin. Just a split gear. I was pretty shocked about that. What else have we got here? I guess nothing else from this area, so I guess right now we're going into the box. So the box, the beautiful almighty piece of shit box. This box right here contains a few other animatronics that I brought from that I bought in the flea market. This one that was Kevin's present. It was a it's a tinsel mice. It's got a split gear, but since Here Comes Santa Claus. The two hamsters that I had. This one weird ass Jemmy Country pig that I like. I like it. I like it. I love it. Hombre, hamster. Hal, the Roboto one, and Teddy Ball Game. So, there's only one that needs repairs, and that's Hal, because the speaker's pretty quiet, so I really hope it's the speaker, not something fried. Rest worked just fine, except for, of course, for the mouse, as I said before. I guess that's practically it. I guess that's everything I brought. I brought like 28 robots. I brought an evil black cat. That's just my cat. I don't know what he's doing. I guess that's everything I brought for now. Everything seems to be alright except for a few things as I mentioned earlier. And as I said, it was a pretty stressful thing in the end, but the whole thing was worth it. I'm pretty happy that I made it back here. I'm pretty happy that I had that time to spend with Kevin and to actually have fun, because as I said, we've been 2 weeks together and it was fun. It was fucking fun. Everything that we did, everything was just plain fun. It was I even bought a few things on his workplace on Five and Below, and I don't regret it. I mean, I brought all my shit with me, except there's a few things that I actually left there, and I'll have to pick up a lot, actually. There's a lot. There's Cosmic Robots, there's Zodox, there's Turbo Fighter, Super Fighter, Sergeant, you name it. You name it. On that video where I was taking everything apart, most of that was actually left behind for the next trip, and there's 2 more of those fucking Mickeys. So yeah, I'm a little screwed, but I like it. I like getting screwed. Anyways, I guess that's practically everything for the video for tonight. So if you guys have actually stuck with me to this point, thank you very much. I really appreciate the fact that I have some loyal fans. I don't even know if to call them loyal, but I have some real fans that actually go to this final section of the video and have watched it all through. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, by the way, of course, gears. I brought gears. I got robot parts, just a few. Not really that much, but that's practically it. So thanks everyone for watching, and bye.